Hello, welcome to Coffee with Coach Allan. Uh, this is I guess what Thursday of our first week of this program. Again, if you want to get notifications so you remember that this happens and generally know what the topic's going to be for the day, I'd encourage you to go ahead and sign up for our list. You can go to 40plusfitness.com/coffee. That's 40fitness.com/coffee. And that'll be an email you'll get each morning just to remind you that we're here going live. I do this Monday through Friday now is the goal. Technology is being a little bit obstinate here and there, so there are still some gaffes that I'm working on, but I'll get them fixed up, and we'll make this a little bit better and better as we go. Today's topic is kind of the opposite of the topic we talked about yesterday, where we were talking about adding friction to things that we don't want to do, things that are not serving our health and fitness. So today I want to talk about the other side, where we're now going to try to remove friction from the things that we want to do. This is typically where I see most people getting the most value out of self management. Which is a part of self efficacy. So, this is basically taking the things that you do and making them easier and easier so that you're more likely to do them. My best example of that was myself when I was not packing my gym bag properly. I would show up in the morning, I'd pack my bag, I'd go to work, I'd sit there and get ready to go to the gym. I'd start getting my stuff out, and I'd realize I had forgotten a shirt, or I'd forgotten my shorts, or my socks, or one day it was actually just one shoe. And I can't even explain how you only pack one shoe. But that's what happened, and that's where I was. And I knew I needed to fix something. So I put together a process that made sure my bag was packed properly. So I shifted that activity to the evening, because what I knew was I would be much more alert and ready in the evening if I sit down and took my time, pulled my gym bag out, and packed it. The second thing I put in place was to sit up and say, okay, what do I need to do? I need to have a list. And I didn't have to have a list because I knew everything that needed to be in there. But I had a list because I knew going through that list would prevent me from stopping myself from doing what was supposed to happen. So I had the list, I laminated it. I would literally read each item on there, and I would make sure it was in the bag. Once I had that done, I put the laminated list in the bag. I took it to the door that I would be going out that morning. And therefore, I had to pick it up on my way, or at least step over it on my way out. So I made sure I had the bag with me. I tended to do that in the morning like that because what I realized was if I brought it out there the night before, sometimes I would just not think about it getting out of my truck when I went into the office. And then I would, again, add something that made it harder. So going through each of those steps, moving the packing to the evening, having a laminated list, putting it at the door. All of those were actions or activities that made it easier to comply with what I wanted, which was to do a daily workout at the gym close to my work at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And so all of those things were scheduled that way. The reason I worked out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon was that there were fewer people in the gym, mostly some old retired people and some college kids. So for the most part, I could get to every piece of equipment I wanted to without a wait, and that made my workouts more efficient. I had that hour, I could get my workout done, get cleaned up, and be right back in the office, all the better. So each of the things I did there as a part of my self-management made it easier and easier for me to comply with my workouts. Now, how could you apply this in other ways? Well, we talked about yesterday cleaning out your pantry as a way of keeping yourself from having bad snacks. What you put in your house could also help you be better at what you eat. So if you're buying good quality vegetables and meats, and that's what you have in your refrigerator, that's what you're more likely to eat. If you find that you get home some evenings and you're just tired and you don't feel like cooking, having ready-made stuff, so doing some food prep on Sunday, So maybe some shopping on Saturday, food prep on Sunday puts you in the best place to make sure you come in. The cooking dinner is easy because it's just warming up the protein, cooking the vegetables, or warming up the whole dish, depending on how you choose to do your food prep. But doing those simple things, which does take effort, puts you in a better place. So the thing I want you to think about this week, and for this coming up onto this weekend, the reason I'm doing this on a Thursday is, what are some things you can do over the weekend or before to shift your schedule, to shift things around, to have a strategy or tactic in place that will help you be more efficient and effective at doing the things you want to do. So basically, removing friction from the system makes it easier to do the things that are going to serve you in your health and fitness. So I look forward to hearing from you. What are some things you're going to do this weekend that will help you? So in the comments below, just let me know. I'm interested in learning from you. All right. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.